No one likes us. No one likes us. No one likes us. We don't care.
Whether it's the thrill of victory or the agony of defeat, we'll cover it all here on Broad Street. And dropping phones for no reason. I'm your boy, Mizzy Mez, Cool Cat on YouTube, representing the Birds. Let's get the training camp right on. My training camp day 2 reactions. Let me zoom in. So let's see what we got here. Let's refresh. Gotta refresh to death. Okay. All right, seeing that's refresh to death. Yep, the players are working. The players are working. The players are in the building. As we can clearly see, the players are in the building. And I saw something about Lander Dickerson too. So let's pull that up. Yep, right here. As y'all can see, Lander Dickerson is back out here today going through stretches with his teammates after watching yesterday. Lander Dickerson toe has a helmet, and it looks like he'll be practicing today at the missing day 1. So there we go. Lander Dickerson is back and ready to go. Lander Dickerson is back and is ready to go. Let's see who will be the first people on the field. And y'all let me know in the comments section how we feeling. We're just waiting. No practice day for Oren Burks. Lander Dickerson is back. Let me put that photo up here. Let me put the photo of everybody while we wait. Yeah. Actually, this will work. While we wait for everybody. All right, we're just waiting. Lander Dickerson, we got the first photo of him. Let me go to it right. Refresh. Refresh. There is our guy, Lander Dickerson, ready to go. Good morning. Good morning to Eagles Nation and Eagles Nation only. I understand it's early in the morning. But hey, Jalen freaking Hurts and the Birds woke us up with training camp. So, and by the way, have y'all acknowledged Jalen freaking Hurts as your franchise quarterback?
Acknowledge me!
How you doing, John? Good morning, brother. Go Birds. Excited to see Nolan Smith and more of our young guys. Exactly. He also said Jalen Hurts apparently did his thing yesterday. Exactly. I agree. Let's see. Yep, we got Landon Dickerson already. We're just waiting for them to upload some videos because that's what they do. So I'm waiting for them to upload the video. But Lander Dickerson is in the building. So we just waiting for all the players. We're waiting for videos. We're waiting for Jalen freaking Hurts. We're waiting for something. Like, give me something. Like, damn. I want my Jalen Hurts. I wonder if Landon Hurt stubbed his toe. I don't know. I don't know. By the way, let everybody know we're live. And make sure they hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, or comment to the Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel and all of our channels. We will be live once again, probably on Sunday. We also will be live on Broad Street Aftermath and Birds of Broad Street Training Camp and going into Green Bay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be a movie. As we sit 43 days away from kickoff of the 2024 NFL season, where your Philadelphia Eagles will face the Green Bay Packers in Brazil, week 1. So get them likes up, get them subscribers up. Get all that up. We're just waiting. Waiting to see our boy Jalen freaking Hurts. I understand they're too shy and nervous to do it. So bear with us. They want to show it. They don't want to show it. No. No. So while we're waiting, play the. It's a quick reminder while we're waiting. The Dallas Cowboys are all in.
Opportunity.
Pardon me for a
these
second.
young people, whether it's the draft, coming in here without having, which we've done at times in the past when we obviously brought in a Cooks and we bring in a Gilmore. It makes it hard for some of these guys to come in and play and beat those guys out. Obviously, there's going to be some opportunity. And, we do have some guys who didn't play for us last year. Overshown, John Stevens, who was on his way to making this team before he tore his ACL. You have a Diggs who you didn't get to play. You didn't see play but a couple of games last year, so we're going to have him back. So there's a lot of different moving parts that we didn't have that were a part of this team in addition to the draft. And, of course, when we make these draft picks, they're going to
They're they're taking their pretty little time. No, they're not. We got video. Let me mute it because we ain't trying to have no copyrights around here. We got video. Yeah, we got video. We got video. Yeah, we got video. There's our boy, Jalen Fragan. Ah! Jalen Fragan. I love this. Look at him. We're only watching this because of the AJ Brown. We got an AJ Brown signing. Let's go do that right now. We got an AJ Brown sign. If you don't hear it, that's because music and copyrights. So, and I think I saw Big Dom. I thought I saw Big Dom. Is that Big Dom? Big Dom! Big Dom! Big Dom! Big Dom signing! Dom, 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 Dom. AJ Brown meeting his family. That's adorable. Saquon Barkley signing. We got a Saquon Barkley signing. Love you, Big Dom, and Trey Brown. We got a Saquon Barkley signing. Sighting. My bad. Landon Dickerson is limited. Look at Saquon Barkley. Look at Saquon Barkley, man. Look at him! Oh, George! We got a Jalen Freaking Hurts and Saquon Barkley signing. Let's go to that. Here we go. Here we go. I'm dancing to the music, but because y'all can't hear it, I'll be right here. We got Devontae Smith signing. We got that Devin Davis. Devin Davis. Man. Signing. Let me go to it. I could have sworn I just had it. Hold on. I know I have it. Hold on. I ain't dumb. Here's a Devin Davis. Devin Davis. Oh, God. What's up, Aaron? We are. Again, dancing to music, y'all can't hear because, well, I'll be right. Videos is coming out the gym now. Here we go. Videos is coming out the gym. Man, they wasn't with us shooting off the gym. Yeah, I saw. Yep, I saw. He's a bad man. He's a bad man. Jimmy. We gotta see who's gonna be taking. Yeah, that's true. He's a bam, Jimmy. Do. Again, I'm listening to the music that they're playing. So for those who can't hear, Bad Mama Jamma, I think, is a remix. I'm not playing it because copyrights. So she's a bad Mama Jamma. It's a fine and she band. Let me make sure my audio is good. Hold on. Hey, everybody. I was just making sure that the audio is good. She's a bad Mama Jamma. Band. So, glad y'all can hear me. But, waiting for some more stuff to be posted up. Band. She's a bad Mama Jamma. Let the sun in. All right. I know y'all tired of me fucking bad Mama Jamma. I get it. Y'all like, if you don't stop saying he's a bad Mama Jamma, we get it. We get it. All right. Let's go to another video. All right. Y'all like, we get it. We get it. He's a bad Mama Jamma. We get it. Well, here's Barkley and Jalen freaking Hurts. Wait, did they got a new handshake already? They talking. Oh, the chemistry is sweet. Look at them talking. I wish I was a fly on the wall with nothing at all trying to find out what they talking about. What y'all talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? I wish I was a fly on the wall, man. I would like to be a fly on the wall to know what these two was talking about. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I wish I was a fly on the wall to know exactly. Hold on, let me make sure I ain't crazy. Good, probably because of music. But yeah, man, I wish I was a fly on the wall. And we got a video of them working. Hold on, let me get it. I wish I was a fly on the wall just to know what they're saying to each other. I wish. You gotta tell me what y'all said to each other. You guys too. I want to be a fly on dang on wall. I do. Here they are working. Nice throw. Nice precipitation. A Jalen Franken Hurts. I wish I was a fly on that all. I don't even want to go to this because I knew this is going to happen. I want to go to where's that video again? I want to go to this. Let me see you. I'll be right back, y'all. No. Hey guys, I'm fine. I just had to go handle some business. Yeah, we're live. We're live. What up, Nina? What up, Rock the Artist? How's everybody doing? We just waiting for more stuff. And I'm trying to be a fly on the wall, wondering what in God's name is those two talking about. I want to be a fly on the wall. I need to be a fly on the wall. What are they saying? Right? What is these two saying to each other? I need to know right now. But how's everybody doing, y'all? Jurgen can really move when he rolls out and leaning back impressive. Yep. How everybody doing? Take this off since, take this off. All right. And let's talk to y'all. How everybody doing? Let's talk to y'all while we wait for some more stuff to pop up. How are we feeling? All right, Kelly Ringo is first up with the starting defense today, outside corner. Devin White and Zach Bond are the starting linebackers. Let me let y'all see that so y'all can know exactly what the heck I'm saying without BSing y'all, because that's what we don't do here on Broad Street News. We don't BS y'all. Right here in black and white. So that way I won't be BSing y'all. What up, D? Angelo? Sorry if I get the name wrong. Also, a lot of haters at my job hating on Hurts. Well, tell him Cool Cat Connor said to acknowledge Jalen freaking Hurts as their franchise.
Acknowledge me!
Saquon Barkley lines out wide left and then motion to the right as the ball was snapped. Jalen took off running to the area. Saquon vacate for a big game. Let me let y'all see this. Let me let y'all see what they said. That was that. Saquon lines out wide left and then motions to the right as the ball was snapped. Hurts took off running to the area. Saquon vacated for a big game. So y'all can see it for yourself. Kelly Ringo. Let me see some more. Quadzilla. Bradbury and Avonte Maddox are the second team safeties. Quinyon Mitchell is getting nickel snaps. So Avonte. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You got Emmanuel Acho hating on Jalen freaking Hurts. But guess what?
And the Eagles are flying, and you sad, and I love it. And the Eagles are flying, and you sad, and I love it.
Damn right. And the Eagles are flying, and they said, and I love it. Isaiah Rodgers is first team cornerback along with Darius Slay. Devin White and Kobe Lean are the linebackers. Right. Let them be mad all they want. Kenneth Gainwell has been getting a decent amount of first team running back, not just exclusively Saquon. Boo. So how we feeling? Breaking news, y'all. Jordan Love's deal is pretty close. We're told. Not done yet, but moving in that direction. And both sides have every reason to agreement and getting him on the practice field. So Jordan Love is close. Is close of getting the deal done. Oh, hold on. Oh, whoa. The Jalen and AJ show. The Jalen and AJ show. When you need him the most. Bottom of the post. The Jalen and AJ. Jalen and AJ. Jalen and AJ show. Bum, 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 bum. Jalen freaking hurts to AJ Brown, who made it over the shoulder catch with the ball on the money to beat big play Slay down the right sideline. Woo! I repeat, Jalen Freakers to AJ Brown. The Jalen and AJ show. Bum, 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 bum. And you missed, because he wasn't going to do anything. So, out of here. Y'all fun. What's going on with you? We get hands, can't care. BAM! Jeremiah Trotter Jr. and nickel corner Tyler Hall also seeing first team reps. I got exactly. Huh? They fun. Where's the chill and the hate t-shirt? Where's it at? BAM! Play my quarterback's intro.
Jalen Hurts. Let's see if he can get something going. There's Hurts. He's back. Fires. Touchdown. They really came out on fire. Hurts.
He is in such control.
Hurts. What a fight by Jalen Hurts. Beautiful throw by Hurts. 3 rushing touchdowns. Give me a little more of that. Boy, that hurts. Boy, did he make magic happen.
Jalen Hurts, number 1.
That really, really hurts.
Even from his own hater, ESP, Jalen Hurts looks sharp today. He's 6 for 8 so far, and his only 2 incompletions was drops. Incompletion with drops. And it sounds like, I think I read, Jalen Hurts had a touchdown? Yeah, Jalen Hurts had a nice touchdown throw from a distance on Wednesday. Today he hit A.J. Brown, but it did the select. All right. A.J. Brown. Let me check that. Hold on. Whoa. When I say the Jalen and AJ show, I damn well mean it. Right? Look at this. Look at this. Ha! A.J. Brown just had his first wild play of training camp. Got separated from Slay to go the route during drew pass interference, had to readjust his helmet, and still caught a 50-yard touchdown pass from Jalen
Jalen Hurts. Let's see if he can get something going. There's Hurts. He's back. Fires. Touchdown. They really came out on fire. Hurts.
He is in such control.
Hurts. What a fight by Jalen Hurts. Beautiful throw by Hurts. 3 rushing touchdowns. Give me a little more of that. Boy, that hurts. Boy, did he make magic happen.
Jalen Hurts, number 1.
That really, really hurts.
And I know it's practice. It don't mean anything. But I get hyped with stuff like this, okay? Sue me. Yeah, I'm the one that said don't be too high, don't be too low. It don't practice. Stuff like this will be used against your boy. I understand. But I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Yeah, I'm the man that said don't get too high, don't get too low in training camp. That it just practice, it don't mean anything. Stuff like what I'm doing right now will be used against your boy. I don't give a damn. Ugh. I'm just so happy, man. I'm just so happy. So, how are we feeling so far? I know we're still still a few minutes away before they end it. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter got good pressure on Hurts. Carter pushed aside a lineman, forcing Hurts to go to his left where Davis was. Hurts hit Smitty out of bounds. Devontae Smith with the catch of trading camp so far, grabbed a pass along the sideline that was heading out, but he extended his arm. So, how we feeling? As you hear from what I'm reading, how we feeling? Hold on, y'all.
Run Paulo here, because we've been throwing the ball a lot.
Oh, shit! Dad! No! It's over! It's over! This game is over! Cut it off, it's over! Fuck. Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay.
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today. That was on you, Dak. That was on you, Dak. That was on you, Dak.
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott. Trying to defend the CeeDee Lamb. Trying to defend the CeeDee Lamb. You trying to defend the CeeDee Lamb.
Opportunity.
Pardon me for a
these young
second.
people, whether it's the draft, coming in here without having, which we've done at times in the past when we obviously brought in a Cooks and we bring in a Gilmore. It makes it hard for some of these guys to come in and play and beat those guys out. Obviously, there's going to be some opportunity. And, we do have some guys who didn't play for us last year. And Overshown, John Stevens, who was on his way to making this team before he tore his ACL. You have a Diggs who you didn't get to play. You didn't see play but a couple of games last year, so we're going to have him back. There's a lot of different moving parts that we didn't have that were a part of this team in addition to the draft. And, of course, when we make these draft picks, they're going to
Had to handle some business, y'all. Let's see what other news we got. Come on. Jalex Hunt just had a nice sweet pass over Kenny Pickett. Okay. The Eagles have center Cam Jurgen pull and leading running plays, just like Case and Gelsey. We're going to see if he can make the read and adjustments. Yeah. Keelan Ringo is cornerback 2 under Slay. Jalen and Saquon Barkley talking it up. Again, I really want to know what the heck they talking about. I love what I'm reading. I love what I'm seeing by my birds, man. I do. I love what I'm reading. I love what I'm seeing. Right. How we feeling, y'all? I'm giving y'all. I'm giving y'all this content. How we feeling? As you've been reading, as you've been hearing about our birds, how we feeling? How we feeling? How we feeling about our birds? You hear what you're reading, you seeing what you're seeing, how we feeling about our birds? Let me know in the chats how we feeling about our birds. Because after reading what I'm reading and seeing what I'm seeing, I feel great. How we feeling about our birds? Because I feel great. I do. I feel great. I love what I'm reading. I love what I'm seeing. I love what I'm hearing. How we feeling in the chat? Seeing if there's any news pop up. Y'all let us know how we feeling. How we feeling? help myself. I wanted to hear that. Kenneth Gainwell. Let's see. Is that it? That can't be it. Yeah, Jeremy Trotter Jr. with some first team reps. I don't know why I'm so happy. I'm just so happy. I love my team, man. Is that it? John Ross has been the third. Had his spot yesterday. Okay. I'm just waiting if anything else pops up. Otherwise, I guess that's it. Yeah, we're back again. Wi-Fi was wonky, but yeah, how we feeling, y'all? How we feeling? We just waiting for some more stuff to pop up, and then we'll probably hear from the players. Jeremy Trotter Jr. is down. Oh! Jeremy Trotter Jr. is down stretching out his leg. Damn. Just waiting for some more stuff to pop up, y'all. How we feeling? You heard the news. You heard the buzz. So. Yeah, we're just waiting for some more news to pop up. I think that's it. Because I ain't seen nothing else. Let me just make sure there's no press conference right now. No. Whew. By the way, y'all, where are we? An hour, 3 minutes, waiting for press conference and stuff like that. Can y'all hit that subscribe button? Hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, a comment to the Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel, please. We're already an hour, 3 minutes, and I'm waiting on this stuff. Can you get the likes up? Can you get the subscribers up? We've been an hour, 4 minutes, and we still got the press conference. Can y'all, what up, Granzert? Get them likes up. We've been on for an hour, 4 minutes, and 25 seconds. Can y'all get the likes up? And we still ain't done yet. I know. I know. Oh. Woo. Started this 10:05. I started this 10:05. You might hear some noise because I'm turning on the air conditioner already. Whew. I was able to go to open practice. Yeah, Grant said I was able to go to open practice. When it comes to going to where they are now, you got to be a season ticket holder or a player or a coach or Nick or Howie Roseman or Jeffrey Lurie. I'm just a fan that buys 2 to 3 tickets. I ain't no season ticket holder, so they ain't going to let me in. Yeah, it's at the NovaCare complex. Yeah, it's at the NovaCare complex. They're having it right now. Where's that video at Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley? The new one that I just saw. Yeah, they're having it right now. Hold on. Where's that video of them? Here it is. Here's a vid. Let me show you, Grants. Like they at practice, like right now at the NovaCare complex. Whoops. Here, share. Right, they're right there right now. Hold on. Mute. Got the copyrights. See there, the NovaCare. Here's Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley giving each other a bump and a high five. Yeah. See? Yeah, I'll be at open practice. Yeah, there'll be an open practice. I mean, there they are right now. Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley at the NovaCare. See, that this mess up. All the fans should be able to go. Open practice, yes. Open practice, yes. Stuff like this, unless you're a season ticket holder or one of the school kids, no. My opinion for content creator said that there's no selfie stick or allowed. Then it's probably the same thing here. Yeah, I'll be at open practice next Thursday. Yeah, I'll be at open practice. Let's make sure that that ain't that. All right. So Jake Coolcat Barkley is up. Yeah. Let me take this off because take this off so I can right and mute. And let me come to y'all. Yeah, it's up. Stop sharing for reasons of I know what's about to happen. Yeah, it's an upgrade. It's an upgrade. I mean, Saquon Barkley. It's an upgrade. It's Saquon Barkley. And whether it's Miles Sanders, whether it was Swift, or if it's Saquon Barkley, they get 1,000 yards almost every year. So, Miles Sanders still, yeah. I'm just saying when Miles Sanders was here, he had 1,000 yards rushing. When DeAndre Swift was here, he had 1,000 yards rushing. I do. I got to work later. I'm just do. That's why I thank God. That's why thank God the Eagles practice at 10 o'clock. When the season starts, they're going to practice like what? 12 o'clock? You get what I'm saying? They're going to practice like what? 12, 3, 4 o'clock? And then I have to go to work by then. Thank God training camp is 10 o'clock. And then they get it over with. Because when the season starts and they fly to Brazil, when they start practicing, it'll be like what? 3, 2 o'clock? And then I have to go to work? Yeah. Yeah, Jordan, Cam Jurgens doing some good work up there, I just read. Yeah. So thank God the Eagles having practice at 10 o'clock because I'm telling y'all, when the season starts, they fly to Brazil and they start practicing. Now, Monday, thank God, Birds of Broad Street, Cool Cat Mitch, and stuff like that. We'll get our first injury report on Monday. It's Tuesday and Wednesday, not so much. Monday on Cool Cat Mitch and Birds of Broad Street, we will get our first injury report. We will get our first knowledge of the Philadelphia Eagles on a Monday, since Monday for us will be a Wednesday because we play on Friday. But Tuesday and Wednesday, it'll probably be like what, 2, 3. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Yeah. No, not Sweet Bambi. You know it's Simone with the Spizzorts. Sweet Bambi. All right, the practice is over. They're gonna start their press conference soon. It was a 75-minute practice. And aside from a few drops, I'm not sure the ball had hit the ground when the first team offense threw the ball. Another very strong day from Jalen Frigate after a shaky sprain. By the way, CeeDee Lamb is not at training camp in Oxnard and as his holdout continues. I'm told he's throwing and working out in the Houston area. Lamb staying ready as the Cowboys and Lamb agents continue to work on a contract extension. So CeeDee Lamb is still not there. But A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts looks faster than he did last season. Wait, the kids was hype. Let me hear the kids. Let's hear that again. Let's listen to the kids. Listen to the kids. But y'all said this city don't love him. Listen. One more time. They was chanting his name. Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts. I love my city. I love my city.
Opportunity.
Pardon me for a
these young
second.
people, whether it's the draft, coming in here without having, which we've done at times in the past when we obviously brought in a Cooks and it makes it hard for some of these guys to come in and play and beat those guys out. Obviously, there's going to be some opportunity. And, we do have some guys who didn't play for us last year. Overshown, John Stevens, who was on his way to making this team before he tore his ACL. You have a Diggs who you didn't get to play. You didn't see play but a couple of games last year, so we're going to have him back. There's a lot of different moving parts that we didn't have that were a part of this team in addition to the draft. And, of course, when we make these draft picks, they're going to.
Run Paulo here, because we've been throwing the ball a lot.
Oh, shit! Dad! No!
It's over! It's over! This game is over! Cut it off, it's over!
Fuck.
Congratulations, Green Bay! Congratulations, Green Bay! Congratulations, Green Bay!
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay! Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today! That was on you, Dak! That was on you, Dak! That was on you, Dak!
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott! Trying to defend the CeeDee Lamb! Trying to defend the CeeDee Lamb! You trying to defend the CeeDee Lamb!
Let's see. Branson said they doing good. What percent do you believe the Cowboy fans believe they'll never see? They'll never see a Super Bowl. You know that, guys know that. Y'all gonna get lots and lots of this.
Well, we took another L. Hey, shout out to the Eagles, man. We beat ourselves, man. We beat ourselves. You see, it was some stuff that I saw that I really hated, man. The sense of urgency when we was behind was bad. I look at it like when you're shortcoming of a goal, right? You fight for something all year, and then you get to the end of it, and you drop it, you lose it, right? And I can't help but to think to it all and say, we just was not prepared. The prepared mind. What the hell? You said, motherfucker! Wow. You saw them run the hell off the field, didn't you? The fucking ref was in the way! Look at this!
Right. It's like, come on, guys. Like, really? What's up, Matthew? Cool cat. If Jones was my owner, I quit. Exactly. People been bothering me today like I don't know what. Hold on, y'all.
Well, we took another L. Hey, shout out to the Eagles, man. To be in the playoffs. We need change. I appreciate all y'all.
Busy, y'all. Busy. Exactly. Let's see. Law Nation is a cool guy. Of course he is. Cool guy. Who is the other Cowboy fans? I like talking to Cole and I like talking to Boss. Law Nation's cool. I had Jay Tuck on the Birds of Broad Street in 2022. So there's some Cowboy fans I rock with. It's just their team. It's just their team. That's all. It's their team. And most of their fans. Right. All right, we got some players talking. Hold on, let me get it ready. Hold on, we got some players talking. Of course, someone like Cole will say that one.
Produce as edge players, and yeah, he just puts us in a position to do our jobs, and he's a good coach.
You get a sense that you're going to be asked to do a lot more versus what you did with the Jets. Have you gotten that sense as far as being whether it's a flat defender or run support defender?
Yes, sir, definitely. Just because they got me out there, pass downs, dropping in coverage, and run down, stopping the run, as well as rushing. So that's a lot more than what I was doing in New York, since I was like essentially just a third down player or obvious passing downs until last year.
Do you think that maybe came just because of the depth of the Jets? That was more than that tonight?
I feel like that's definitely where it came from. Just the reputation. Well, not the reputation definitely came from that because we got so much depth, and I was only playing third down, so people probably just assume that I wasn't good versus the run because of that. But besides that, I feel like my film speaks more to my ability to stop and run than assumptions.
By the way, this is Bryce Huff. He had a sack on Hurts. Nolan Smith was also in the area. That's Bryce Huff. If. He wrote an if.
How do I see his confidence in his play calling? Oh, I mean, I just trust the plays. Whatever he calls, I'm gonna go out there and do it to the best effort and the best of my ability.
Bryce, to go from 450 snaps, which I think is the most you played, to
Let me see.
800 plus, which is kind of what Reddick played it in the past. That's a big jump. What do you do to prepare yourself for that type of workload in a season?
Just coming out here and giving full effort every play. And when we have conditioning, I just go all out. When we have reps where they tell us run through the end zone, I'm gonna run through the end zone and just give my best effort so that on game day I'll have a great win in conditioning to get the job done.
Does your offseason training change at all with that?
Not necessarily. I've always trained to play that amount of snaps, and I've always trained.
Oh, that's Bryce Huff.
My bad. A full role. Just in case somebody were to go down with an injury, so I've always had that mindset.
Josh Sweat out on the field now for the first time. What have been your early impressions of him, and what are your aspirations as kind of a pass rusher?
Yeah, Josh is a great player, and he's put a lot of good stuff on film throughout the years. He's a really hard worker. Just being able to come out here and get work in with him before practice and even during practice, during the special teams periods. So I'm really excited to get out there and get active with him.
We've heard that Nick is kind of popping into some of the other position groups. Has he popped into an edge meeting yet, and what's it like when he does?
He pops in and just watches film with us, and we're going over everything. And it's cool.
Yeah, that's Bryce Huff. Yeah.
There's some specific things that you're learning from some of the guys.
It's extremely beneficial just because they're two of the best in the league, and they've performed at a high level for a very long time. So just going out there and figuring out ways to get better against them with how good their technique is, I feel like it's going to be extremely helpful going against guys that might not be as at that level. So I feel like that's a great workload to have in practice. Not as of yet, but
when he does pop in, is it in like a passive role where he's observing, or is it kind of dialogue?
I guess it's just like he's just observing what's going on and being aware of what we got going on in our room.
Noticing about playing next to Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter. What are you seeing from those guys, and maybe how do they compare to the guys you played with the Jets?
Everybody that I played with have been extremely hard workers, and they're very disruptive players, same as the guys in New York, and Quentin and JFM or Mike Clemens or whoever, Solly, whoever was inside. Like everybody that I've been with has been hard workers, so they're just as hard of workers, and they're just as motivated as the guys that were in New York.
About those guys, about Jalen and Jordan.
Yeah, they're extremely disruptive, and they're naturally talented, and they're just explosive players all around.
Nick said that right now he doesn't think you are ready to be the 3-down guy, but not that you can't be, that he just doesn't think you're there yet. He said maybe 2 weeks, I don't know, but when you hear that, does that make you say, I'll prove to him otherwise?
Not necessarily. I've always had the mindset that I've been a good run stopper, and I just plan to come out here and put my best effort on the field every day and put that on film.
Bryce, what's been your early impressions of Nolan Smith and Jalen Suggs?
Jalen?
Yeah, Jalen.
Oh yeah, they're two great young players. They come out here ready to work every day. They're extremely locked in on their assignments, and they're eager to come out here and get better, same as me. So it's fun to come out here with guys that are just as motivated and just as in touch with the game as I am. So it's cool.
A lot of blocking techniques, a lot of it is not two gapping. It's like 1.5 gap. It's a little different than two gapping technique. I don't know if that's something you've done before, but how have you adapted that? Is that new? Is that something new for you?
For us, our mindset is come off and hit and be physical in the run game, use our hands and be violent. So that's just like the main things that I keep in mind when playing in this front.
Thanks, Bryce.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.
I like what I heard from Bryce Huff. I really did. Yeah, I know I'm staticky and stuff like this. But I like what I heard from Bryce Huff. Y'all let me know in the chat how we feeling. But I like some good stuff. I'll say that. Some good stuff.
Yeah, I'm soaked. Oh.
Did you have to go back to a certain kind of way you want your body to be, having to go from center to guard and now back to center?
No. I look at it more as what weight can I be at to be the best athlete and football player I can be. And, I kind of feel good where I'm at. They work with me in my weight range. I'm pretty similar to what I was last year. I think I was a little undersized guard. And so it's a little bit closer to what rate I should be for center.
Learn how to ride a bike and going back to center and pick it up right away. Is that easy?
It's the NFL. Nothing's easy, but it's I feel a lot more comfortable being back there. And but the nice thing about being at guard last year, I wasn't going up there and just worrying about my blocking assignment. I was still thinking like I was a center and what protections and what calls we were going to make, and still going through my normal routine just because it was so ingrained in me. That's kind of all I've done. So that aspect of it hasn't changed as much, and it's a little bit like riding a bike. Just we're blocking 300-pound dudes, 350. Who knows?
What do you enjoy about center that you might not get at guard?
It's a lot of hands-on. It's a lot of communication. I mean, I just enjoy it because I love talking and getting everybody on the same page and communicating. Where at guard, it's a little less and it's a little more physical. You have a little bit more physical challenges throughout a game than you might have at center.
We were talking to Jalen yesterday, and he said at the line of scrimmage he kind of deferred to Jason a lot because of his, his status in the organization, how long he's been here. He wants to take a bigger approach. I know it's early in the process, but that collaboration between you and Jalen, do you know where that's going? Is that still a work in progress?
Yeah, I think we work on that every day, and it's fun, getting to meet with him and go through and see what he's seeing and what I'm seeing and how we want to mesh and who wants to control what and how we can do it together. This is it's a team, it's a process, and I don't think anybody's going to have full control of anything, and I think that's kind of how we want to run. Everybody's going to have a say, and so that's great. This offense it's fun to pick up and start to learn.
Does he evolve with that, though? Is he taking more of a role in that?
Yeah, I mean, it's like all of us. I'm learning so much this year, and obviously I can tell he's learning a lot too. And I think as we both grow and get a little more fluent in the offense, it's going to be a lot easier to communicate and talk between the two of us. And it's been good so far, and it's fun getting to see how defenses evolve every year, and even how ours is, and how we can talk and work through that in camp.
New position, new spotlight with that position. How did these last 2 years help you get established?
Just putting in work and getting to where I am today. Just that's all it is. Working, sitting behind guys and learning and playing alongside people and just listening to the vets. I'm blessed to be in the Eagles organization where I come into a room and I got Jordan Mailata, Lane Johnson, Jason Kelsey, and Landon Dickerson, Isaac Samal. Like, it's crazy all the vets that I had when I came in here and how much I was able to learn. So it's easy to get to the point where I am to learn all this as long as, somebody's coming in and putting in the work. Yeah, one over there.
Kelsey's been around the facility a lot in the offseason, has a locker in the coach's room. How much is he still in your ear, or are you looking at this like you got to kind of forge your own way now?
I think he's always there if I need to call upon and ask him some questions. So I know I can rely on that if I get stuck and need some help or something like that.
When you were at Art, were you kind of like going through what calls you would make, and like were you kind of comparing it to what Jason called last year?
Just making sure we're all on the same page. If I thought it was something and he may have thought something different, then we can talk through and see which one we wanted to do. I don't think it was too much comparing, but just making sure that we're in the right call. How are we going to handle the blitz calls? I think that's all of us. It's different because it's a process. If a tackle's job is to look at a certain spot and see if safety's rolling down or somebody's covered, and a guard spot may be to look at a different position, and center's supposed to look at a little bit of everything. Everybody's feeding each other information, and same thing with the quarterback. All our calls are feeding each other. It's nothing's going to be all on one person's plate, and that's kind of how it's always been. It's how it's.
Kelsey didn't take a little more of the responsibilities there.
He did. He just saw a lot of it, and it probably took some off of the other people's responsibilities. But yeah, it's full. Everybody's looking, and they have their own responsibilities, especially when it comes to the blitz game.
You weren't a center to follow on that, so it was more like you saw it. Kelsey just saw it first before someone else said that.
I think everybody saw it, So it's still very similar to what it's been, and everybody's got their own responsibility and job, like it has been. So it was never all on one person's plate, and it's not going to be like that anymore, and it never was.
You weren't at center last year, but you guys had trouble late in the year picking up blitzes. When you go back and look at that as you try to correct it for this year, What do you think was happening in terms of you were so good at early that it kind of fell off later in the year?
Yeah, I think a lot of it is just, making sure we're in the right play and figuring out, hey, if we're not in the right play and if we're not in the right protection, can it still work? And making sure we have the right hots and things go along with it. And I think we got in too much trouble last year making sure everything's perfect. And when you try to make everything perfect, it's not always going to be perfect. And so if you can make sure that you have answers to a lot of things, whether you're in a perfect call or if you're in a not perfect call, that helps a lot of the things out.
Season, you got a lot of those snaps when Jason was injured. How much did that help you in hindsight?
Yeah, I mean, I played center in college, and I played center right when I got here, and now I'm back at center. And so that helps just be able to feel a little bit of the game out and getting to play those preseason games and get along with the team. Jalen was a quarterback back then when I was playing center all throughout camp, and now I get to go through another camp with him. And so that communication just kind of picks back up and evolves throughout camp. And so I think that helps a ton. So thanks, guys.
Cam Jurgen. Got it. Well, got it.
Coming with the offense, I know we're only 2 days in, it's early, but what's your sense?
Yeah, I think the offense is really clicking right now. We spent a lot of time learning it, dissecting it, figuring it out during OTAs earlier, and then coming back, just the way we've been moving, the way things been installing, just rolling in practice. I feel like, everybody took that step, just kind of absorbed it in OTAs, and right now it seems like we're firing on all cylinders. Obviously, we got more to install and things like that, but right now I think the whole offense would be pleased where we're at.
But what have you seen from the new look defense you guys are going against?
Yeah, my biggest thing is the movement up front, the different fronts they play. It kind of reminds me of the defense we had a few years ago. But I think they're going to be really good. It's always fun to watch the two big men in the middle, JD and Jalen Carter. They're special. So I'm excited to watch those two grow their career and just help everybody else out by stopping the run and getting pressure.
Nick has spoken very highly about Grant, sort of unprompted. What have you seen from him and his development over the years? Seems like you're taking a lot of 12 personnel reps with you. How much have you seen him just step up?
Yeah, in my opinion, Grant's first year, he had a hamstring early in camp, and it kind of set him back that first year. But the last 2 years, I feel like you just see him grow every day. He asked me a lot of questions, what I see, why I do that. And you see him just putting his own little flair in the game. He does a good job of finding a way to get open on the top of routes. And, he's one of the people that just knows what he's supposed to do, knows where he's supposed to be, when he's supposed to be there. And when you do that, you just gain a lot of trust from the quarterback and the coaches. So it's been really fun seeing him grow over the last 3 years. And, hopefully we can be on the field a lot together.
Is this offense a lot different for you and your responsibilities?
Yeah, there's definitely different things. Some of the verbiage has changed, things like that. But when it comes to football and being a tight end, you kind of do the same thing. The routes are the same. It just might be in a different scheme a little bit. The quarterback reads when he gets to you might be different. And, I think that's cool how we've been dissecting it. Where the quarterback's reads are. If you're not the first read, you're not the second read, you're the third read. You got a little bit more time at the top of your route, at the stem of your route to buy time. And, it doesn't matter if you're open too early. If the quarterback's not looking, he's not ready. So just trying to make sure we're on the same page, getting open when the quarterback gets his eyes to you is something that I've been really trying to focus on during OTAs and up until now. Yeah, so, he might start to the left and you're on the right running a deep route. And you could say you have a basic, which is 10 to 12 yards. If you're on the front side, you might have to run it a little bit faster because his eyes are there right away. But if you're on the back side, he's looking here, and then he comes back to you. So you can spend a little bit more time at the top Because if you get open and then the defense closes and then he gets his eyes on you, you're not open. So it's trying to make sure you're open when the quarterback is ready to throw it to you.
Motion, recent motion will bring to the offense and maybe attacking on all levels of the defense.
Yeah, we've been definitely motioning a lot more. I think it's been really big for us so far. Getting the linebackers to swap sides, getting the safeties to run, all the tells it gives you when you're motioning, and then it makes it harder for the defense to stay gap sound in the run game. So I think the motion is going to really help us, and hopefully it brings a lot of big plays for us.
Practice against CJ every day.
Man, CJ, he's definitely a special dude. You know, my biggest thing for him is he's the same person every day. He's, he's over the top with excitement. He loves being out here playing. He loves talking trash. But at the same time, you respect him. He respects you. It's nothing disrespectful. And it's really fun just going out. He brings the energy. So, if you have a bad play, he's going to let you know about it. If you have a good play, he's going to give you a high five. And that's how it should be. He's going to hold everybody accountable. But that's the same thing. He holds himself to a really high standard as well.
Pictures with you and some of the younger guys that have worked out with Jalen Hurts, maybe in Houston. How beneficial was that, and especially for the younger guys and for you, kind of getting in sync with the offense and Jalen?
Yeah, it's always good. The more time you can spend with the quarterback, the more trust you can have with him, the more opportunities you're going to have getting the ball. And it was cool going with the younger guys. And John Ross was there too. And, just being able to have Jalen ask for a route, and then me be able to, with the years that I've had with Nick and how we want the routes run, things like that, I can help these young guys so they can hit the ground running a little bit faster. But I feel like we had 3 great days of work down there, and, it's only going to propel us forward.
2 more for Dallas. Allen uses multiple tight ends like a lot of coaches. How would you say as a group it functions in his offense?
Yeah, there's just so many different things you can do with 2 tight ends. I think the biggest thing I've noticed with Kellen is how much things marry, whether it's the run game into the pass game, motions, it could be a run or a pass, and it just keeps the defense honest. They're not seeing the same thing over and over where they can, have a really good feel of what we're going to do and kind of rely on that. So the more we can be in different tight ends, put me and Grant in different spots, just gives different looks to the defense, which, like I said, keeps them honest.
Numbers could be if you finally had that healthy season?
Yeah, obviously I want to, obviously every person that has a chance to catch the ball wants to have 100 catches, 1,000+ yards. But for me, I want to do whatever I can to help the team win. I just if I can run a runoff route to get somebody else open, I'm good with that. As long as we're winning, I'm always happy.
All right, thanks, guys.
Afternoon.
What do you view on that? How did you approach it?
Just go out there and have fun.
By the way, y'all, we've been on for an hour 46 minutes. An hour 46 minutes. Get them likes up. Get them subscribers up. An hour 46 minutes and 25 seconds. Get them likes up.
I just think my ability to lead, my playmaking ability, and also just being able to play at a high level. You want to be a championship team. You got to have a championship defense, and I've been part of those, and I know what it look like. I know what it feel like. I know how to get to it. And I know how to be a leader within it. So just having the repetition at it. I think one thing is people say experience is a great teacher, and I had a lot of experience in playing football.
You guys out there, how long does it take you to feel comfortable playing next to the guy you're playing next to?
I think it really doesn't matter, long as I know my job, and try to learn their job as well. So if they, a little behind, or, if I want to kind of speed the process up for them, I can help them and say, hey, watch the 3 over if I know they the weak side hook or whatever. So I'm learning both positions just to be able to do my job and help with their job if needed, or just a little tip goes a long way. So I think it's easy playing with everybody because everybody, is holding themselves accountable to know what they got to do and go out there and be productive.
You mentioned that it's important for linebackers to be interchangeable in this defense. Yeah, do you agree with that? Do you see that as that important?
I definitely agree. You never know what might happen in a game, and each position, kind of does a little different, and if somebody go down and you need somebody to step up, can another person slide over or vice versa, so that's how we've been learning defense. Just everybody know every position and, don't just stick to one, get repetition at both.
It's almost like you've got three levels that can stress the defense out and they've got the motion. I mean, how difficult is it to defend this?
Oh, it's very difficult. That's a good thing that we get work against it. So when we play other teams that's not as difficult, we'll be a little prepared. And for them, man, I think us doing good things too obviously help them, giving Jalen different looks. And we got great players on this side of the ball as well. We ain't gonna give them all the glory, but I think it's really good. It just brings the competitiveness out of you and the competition level. And I think we all just out there competing because, like I say, nothing is given to nobody. Every day we coming in here with the attitude of earning it. And I think that's what make practice fun. That's what make it go by fast and smooth. And you look forward to coming back the next day because if you messed up something, you want to get better at it, just not to make that same mistake twice and put it on film that you can do it right.
In the spring, you said you wanted to show Vic blitz. How's that going? Blitzing yet?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he put in some blitzes for the linebackers when my number called. Man, just working my fundamentals and just trying to win, just winning my one-on-ones or, being shot out of a cannon. Right now, there's no pads on, so it's only certain moves that you can work, but still just trying to show the ability and just get more explosive every time I blitz with my timing, just learning Jalen snap cadence, everybody different, but after a while you tend to pick up on it and you can kind of get a step on the O-lineman or, get to the running back faster and get ready to work your move. So he prides himself on it and just going back looking at his past defenses is something that he always do, especially if he got a good one.
The last game last year with Tampa Bay on the winning side. What did you see from the Eagles at that point? And have you talked to any teammates and said, hey, what happened to you guys?
Yeah, I mean, just a lot of things going wrong at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? For them, and for us, me being on another team, a lot of things going wrong at the right time. I don't feel like we got the same version that we got in week 3. I feel like I don't know what was going on. I really don't care. I don't want to lean on the past. I just want to be a better football team this year and contribute whatever way I can. And, that's what a lot of, talking me, Jalen, and AJ, we got a group message, and I named it accountability. Just how can we pull one another up and what do you need from me? And obviously vice versa with them, just so this can be a better team and those things don't happen. Because at the end of the day, it's a long season. But, I mean, the one thing we've been talking about is one day at a time. How can we be better and just make sure we pushing everybody and bringing somebody along, not just, getting on to them, but just bring somebody with you. If you're a great player, show them how to be a great player. And we have more great players on the team.
Threw a lot at you to see what stuck. What sticks out to you as he's continuing to teach that defense now?
Oh, man, just the multiple coverages. We could be playing one call that got 2 different coverages and, just seeing what he like and what we play good. Obviously, he's not stopping. He's still putting things in. And the more we can learn, the more we can do, the better defense that we can be, because we can be we don't have to be one-dimensional. And he spoke about that yesterday, just, being smart, all the components of being a good defense. And I'm glad that we got a group of guys that's willing to learn and that's learning it fast on the fly and just, like I said, priding ourselves on not making the same mistake twice.
Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Who's in it?
Me, AJ, and Jalen. I started it on the way back to back here to get ready for training camp. I just sent them a empty glass, a picture of an empty glass, and and before they could text back, I just said, hey, let's pour into it every day. One day at a time, just pour into it. And that's kind of how we started, and then everybody chimed in and gave some food of knowledge, and we just went from there.
Any weight from spring? Are my eyes deceiving me? Did you lose some weight from the spring?
Yeah, I probably lost a couple pounds. Just mostly in the 240s, but getting down back to the 230s, and so I can fly.
Comfortable? What weight do you want to get to?
I think just being around 238, maybe 239 is probably my best weight to be able to run around in.
Looking forward to having a fresh start here. I guess now that you're 2 days in the training camp, how are you feeling mentally about the opportunity?
Mentally, I'm just grateful. I'm just thankful to be out here and play the game that I love. I just didn't want to make nothing about me. The start is here. You know, the start is over. I started when I came to OTAs, and now I just want to be a great team player, you know, a guy that they can lean on and help them win football games, you know, in whatever way that is. And just showing up every day and being consistent and doing my part, you know, because I know doing my part is enough. I mean, it's a lot of great guys, and it's a lot of people that's going, if they do their part and I do my part, we're going to be a great football team.
Vic is known not to mince words, Vic Fangio. How does he handle corrections?
Say it again?
Vic is known not to mince words. He's pretty direct.
Yeah.
So how does he handle corrections?
He just call you out. You know, call you out one-on-one, call you out in front of the team, you know, tell you that this not good enough, or, you know, this piss poor, you know, this, say it again? Oh, he called you out by your name. He name, number, whatever the first thing come to his mind when we watching the film. You know, we watch film together after practice in the evening, and he'll let you know, like, you know, yesterday it was me on the downhill run. Jalen Carter got one on a block where he didn't do the right thing, but he also praises people too when they doing the technique the right way. You know, he just not just a drag you through the mud type of coach. You know, he pull you up when you're doing something good, because the next person can learn from the good that another person doing. JD had a good practice yesterday. He was bending his legs, and that was one thing Coach Vic, he kept saying, like, when your legs are bent and you in this type of stance, you gonna have a good down. And he was showing that throughout the film. So it's not just all about bad, but he will correct you in front of everybody. And you don't want that. You know, that's not a good feeling, but, you know, you'll take it, you accept it, and you get better from it.
What made you choose Jalen and AJ there?
Just, man, me and those guys been close for a long time. You know, even before I was here, we was always talking, always, you know, cool friends. You know, we all came out together. We all end up all going to this SEC, but different schools. But at one point, we was trying to go to the same school. The Under Armour game, the Nike Open, we just been kicking it for a long time. So it wasn't nothing, you know, not singling them out, but those have been my guys already. And not saying that I don't have new guys, but those have been some of the ones that I'm personally close to in the off season. You know, both of those guys called me even when I wasn't on the Eagles, and now that I am, and checking up on the fam and everything. So it's just a little more personal there with them.
Relationship with Nakobe too, I think.
Yeah. I recruited him to come to LSU, and he went to Georgia.
Now compared maybe to spring, he didn't do a lot in spring.
Yeah.
What did you see from him? So
just me knowing the injury that he have, that's not something that you take lightly. But I feel like his perseverance, you know, the way he worked to come back.
By the way, y'all, Devin White, Jalen freaking Hurts, and AJ Brown got a group chat together called Accountability. Accountability. Oh my God. We'll talk about it more on the Jalen Riggs podcast.
And stuff, so he's happy about that. So, I mean, I feel like he's doing good. I knew he played for Coach Dave Aranda, and I knew he was on the Saints, and I knew he was a great player for the Saints. The playoff game, when COVID year, we had a lot of people out, so I ended up playing on the punt team, and he was on the punt return team for the Saints. So we was going against each other, and I was, you know, I think that was our first interaction. And after then, we knew of each other, but now we done got real closer since we've been together since OTAs.
Inside, there was talk about whether he's out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel like he's very versatile. You know, I seen some highlights of him rushing off the edge and playing in the middle. And I think that's a good trait to have, you know, just being able to walk up and be a pass rusher or get back and, you know, just be an off-ball linebacker. So, no, I'm not surprised.
All right. Thank you, man.
Appreciate you.
That's okay. Well, brothers.
Lane said that you and Cam kind of initiated that the gassers after practice. What made you do that? Is that something you're supposed to do?
Just trying to maintain the standard. You know, everybody thinks it's a joke, but it's something that we live by. It's unacceptable that we had 3 false starts yesterday, and that was including myself on the very first play of practice. So, you know, there needs to be discipline to again, uphold the standard. And that's where it came from. We didn't like how we were letting the stuff that we can control dictate the practice, and we thought it was necessary to discipline ourselves.
Do you feel more comfortable doing that now, taking that lead without Jason here?
Yeah, feel very comfortable doing that. I think, anytime we do something like that, it's just from everything that I learned from Jason, maintaining the standard. When something's not good enough, we got to correct it. And today we had no pre-snap penalties, which was great. So again, it's always about maintaining the standard, and the standard was there before we even came here. So
you already have to think about asserting yourself more.
It's natural. It's natural. I've been given examples. I've had the best examples in the room. I know what it should look like, and when we fall short, just need something to pick ourselves back up again and keep the main thing the main thing. They didn't want to do it, but I think as a core unit, if one messes up, we all mess up, because we have to have that same mentality of holding each other accountable. And it's just simple stuff at the line: communication, echoing the cadence, making sure you're echoing the calls. That's the stuff we can't control, and some of the guys may not like it, but it's too damn bad. Again, we're trying to build a winning culture here, and honestly, that's the way you got to get it done.
Did you feel like some of that was lost at the end of last year?
Did I feel like some of what was lost? The winning culture?
Yeah, and just doing things the right way. And did you think that contributed at all to what happened?
To be honest, I don't think it did. I think last year just fell the way it did. It was about controlling the things we can't control, and we didn't do any of that. We didn't make enough adjustments, and that was last year. I certainly don't want to feel like we did last year towards the end, coming home first week of the playoffs. That's a shitty feeling, and we don't want to do that again. And these are the steps that we're willing to make sure that the things that we didn't control last year that we could control, we get on top of that.
Pre-snap penalties aside, the offense looks like it's been pretty crisp these last 2 days. Or am I just seeing things, or what?
I think you're seeing things. Nah, it's crisp. It's crispy. It's crispy this year.
Have the new coordinator, and there's more motion and more different things going on.
I wouldn't say it's not surprising, just because the OTAs, we were here in OTAs. Almost all of us were here in OTAs, and just seeing the playbook that we had there, we knew it was going to be a pretty exciting offense. And Kellen adds such a flair to his playbook, if I should say, if that's the correct words, but not surprising at all.
There was in the practice, there's a lot of rushing on and off between the team on play. Can you describe what is the objective there?
One, that's a Nick Sirianni question. Two, I'll answer it anyway. It's just conditioning. Trying to get the conditioning on. We're going to have, for instance, it's the starters. The offense ones will go on for 3 plays, and we get fresh guys every play that we have. So just to, again, condition the offense, and then we switch it around. The defensive ones go, and now the offense 1s, 2s, and 3s are cycling in through, so they get a set of fresh bodies, and the defensive ones have to condition against fresh bodies. So that's the
something busted play or something on the last play for the first team offense. Was that a result of the conditioning? Or?
You're talking about when we down there on the sideline?
No, the actual play.
That wasn't conditioning. That was just a breakdown in communication.
What's the most impressive thing to you, Saquon Barkley, physically or running behind you?
I think his mentality, the way he approaches everything in the building. As soon as we got him, he's just been so, I guess, I shouldn't say vulnerable, but just willing to do whatever it takes. Whatever the game plan is, he's always had that mindset since he's set foot in the building. I feel like I've known the bloke for a long time. So him just being able to, we know we can rush the ball, but whatever they're willing to put him in and whatever role he's playing, if it's catching the ball, if it's running the ball, he just says, yes, sir. I love that about him.
It's very early, obviously, no pads yet, Jordan, but
Mm-hmm.
can you get a feel when he's on your side what Bryce Huff to be as a pass rusher?
It's you can't. I honestly, we're in our t-shirts and underwear right now. Like it's a different speed when the pads come on, you know. But I think right now, Bryce has got a lot of potential to be one of the greats. He's got a great get off, and he's got an arsenal of tools that he can use at any given time, and that you have to be able to recognize what he's going to get to, and make sure you don't shoot your hands too early because he will swipe.
Earlier you mentioned protections. Cam was talking about how that's shared across the offensive line.
Mhm.
How do you said that's also common, part of what you guys used to do as well. How would you describe what that role is like as an offensive line, your role in that?
In calling protections?
Yeah,
I mean, it's pretty much the same as what we've done here in the past, you know, Eagle football. But I think this time I'm not going to give away too much about, you know, the game plan because Jalen does make a lot of calls at the line that he knows he wants to be hot off. So we just adjust. And it's kind of nice because then we don't have to, you know, again, see where the safeties are at, where the linebackers are at, because that's our responsibility. If you're going to play here at the Eagles offensive line, you got to know all that stuff. And it is a breath of fresh air when Jalen can take control of, you know, what he wants. So it's been fun.
How is the slip and slide and what's the backstory?
Oh, what did Landon say?
He has the lacerated toe. We haven't spoken to him.
They lacerate the
Far out. Slip and slide was fun. You know, we threw that back to camp party just to, you know, see everyone. And again, all about creating memories and connecting with your teammates. I'm not going to comment on Landon's injuries. I mean, you guys will get your time. You guys can ask him that and how he did it. So you had a question over there? No, he had a question
I
before.
did if we had one more.
Yeah, go ahead.
How tired you guys are talking about last year? Does it come up inside or just when you're
I'm about goddamn tired of talking about last year. I'm tired. I'll be honest. I'm only looking forward. You know, we can only learn so much from last year, and we learned a lot. And the direction that we're going now is forward, and we got to do that this year. I mean, talk is cheap, but I got a really good feeling about our offense this year and our defense. And you know, if everyone can please stop talking about last year, that'd be nice.
I love what I'm hearing from these press conferences, man. I really do. 2 hours and 5 minutes. 2 hours and 5 minutes. Come on, y'all. 2 hours and 5 minutes. 2 hours and 5 minutes. About to be 2 hours and 6 minutes. Come on, man. Come on, man. And I don't even think the press conference is over.
Nobody real like that.
Jordan Davis.
On this beautiful summer day.
2 hours and 6 minutes. Come on,
right?
man.
Let's get started, man. How you doing?
Jordan, we talked a lot about conditioning, and Baker said you're going to play a lot. So you've had a couple of humid days. You're used to that, obviously, but where you grew up and where you played before. But how do you feel physically?
Physically, I mean, it's coming along. You know, it's always a work in progress. We try to stay on the D line. We try to stay on the defense that, you know, we got to be the best condition. The more we can play, and that's all across the board, not just for me, but the more we can play, the more we're on the field, the better for our chances of success. And we got to have the best chance. We got to be the most elite defense, and that's just the mindset that we carry.
After OTAs, you said your goal is to be in the best shape of your life. I guess, how do you feel like you did in that pursuit of that goal?
Great. I mean, you know, obviously I'm not where, you know, I'm better than where I came in or where I left. And, you know, that was my goal coming in. You know, football shape is a lot different, obviously. You can do all the running you want to, but when you're going against our O-line, it's kind of tough. But, you know, it's coming along, you know, and that's the thing that we're trying to just do as a defense.
I don't know if y'all seen, but you know how we finished in the end zone after the last series, and you know, that's just little stuff that adds up. You know, you just put a little square in the bucket, and eventually the bucket's gonna get full. So, the more we can do, the more condition we could be is just straight running, and then you know we try to condition during practice so that we have to do is just straight line running after. But you know, just football shape. Everything we do, we're trying to get in football shape, and you know, we're not going to be track sprinters, but you know, if we can be out there and we can condition while they're during the play and condition while you know we're just getting our work in, then it should work out fine.
Coach, what kind of difference are you seeing, like both with you and Jalen Carter, like so far through the first 2 days of training camp? Just
Technique, and just the understanding of how we're playing, how the scheme is going to work out. You know, we're just really excited. Just all across the board for the D line, like Milton, all those guys, man. You know, we're just excited to play in this scheme, moving a lot more. We have a lot more opportunities to make plays, and you know, that's not to knock any credit of the past coordinators, but you know, it's just it's just a fresh breath of fresh air for the defensive line, and you know, it just kind of feels familiar for us as us speaking in me and Jalen, because you know that's the type of scheme that we played at Georgia, and you know, it just feels very familiar, and we like it, and we just try and do the best we can to maximize our opportunities inside the defense, inside the scheme.
Maybe conditioning, maybe technical. Whenever you're the improvement in conditioning, how does that affect your consistent bend from play to play?
Yeah, I mean, when you're not tired, you can bend a little bit more. You know, when you get tired, that's when you start to slack off in your technique and stuff like that. Your technique gets a little worse, and you know, we just want to make sure that we're conditioned enough so that we can play the same way. You know, you look at any sport, golfers, baseball pitchers. We had an analogy of baseball pitchers, how, you know, when they throwing up their changeup or they throwing up their sliders, you know, they have the same, you know, if he hitch before you throw a curveball, you know, it's going to look different. It's going to get the opportunity for the offense to, you know, do things and read how we play. But the more conditioned we can be, the more, you know, effective we can be as a defensive line.
What was your summer like with that? What was your summer like? Did you kind of settle into a typical workout program?
Yeah, it was a typical routine. I went back to Georgia, you know, had the same thing I did in my pre-draft, but you know, it's just conditioning, D-line work, Tuesdays, Thursdays, conditioning pretty much Monday through Friday, lift. But it was also making sure that, you know, you take time to stretch, take time to get in the tub, you know, not do things, eating right. I mean, that's the biggest thing for me, is just eating right. But at the end of the day, I just want to make sure that I came in better than I left OTAs. And then, you know, once we get here and we go in and we get in the flow of things, you know, it's going to take care of itself with this running that we're doing.
Put more on your plate this year, more reps.
Yeah. And that's not even just for me. That's just as a defense. You know, I think if Vic had his way, we'd be out there for 10 plus plays. But, you know, I think Sirianni has something to say about that, you know, just limiting us to 6 or 7 and stuff like that. But, you know, I think he knows what type of group that he has. He has the utmost confidence in us, and he wants us to be out there and make plays. I mean, at the end of the day, that's all a defensive coordinator really wants us to do, is just be the best defense on the field. You know, it's going to come in effect when the season starts rolling around.
No problem.
The season, you know,
get them likes up on the Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel. We've been on for 2 hours and 10 minutes. And this might be the last press conference for the day with Jordan
Davis.
Still
around. It's not like you know, he's an offensive minded coach, but he's still around defense. You can see him during games, standing around,
with my boy,
making sure that we getting our work in. You know, and just
But yeah,
when
man,
we go in our meetings, he's in our meetings. He's in a defensive
Go to the
meetings
Birds of
sometimes,
Broad
walking
Street
in,
YouTube
just
channel.
you know, just
2
checking on us. I
hours
mean, you
and
know,
11
obviously his
minutes.
mind is more geared to offense, so he's going to be in the offense.
And I gotta go work after
He definitely
this.
has an
Get
interest
them
in
likes
defense, and he
up
knows that
now.
defense helps win games.
Now.
I know you haven't been in pads yet, but what are your impressions of Becton, going against Becton?
Go to the channel now.
And these first 2 days.
I mean, we all know that Becton's a great player. You know, I had the utmost respect for him because he's helping me get better. He's been in the league a long time, helping me with his experience, and he's a strong guy. You know, I go against him. I'm a strong guy. He's a strong guy. Landon's a strong guy. So everybody that I go against, whether it's Cam, everybody on that O-line, I say is a strong person. So, you know, we go on that mentality, iron sharpen iron. So we know we're going to get their best work and we're going to give them our best work. So definitely in the trenches, it's a warfare. But at the end of the day, we're just feeding off each other and helping us get each other better.
Transition to guard. You could see him. He's never really played guard, but you could see him making that control.
Yeah, I mean, when you got a coach like Stout, man, I'm sure you could take you and make you a guard or a tackle or whatever. But I mean, Stout's a great coach, and I'm sure that, if he's there, he's running with the ones now. But, if he's there, I'm sure that he has the utmost confidence in Makai. And I'm going against him. I'm getting his best work. So I'm just excited to go against them guys every day.
Jordan, speaking of technique, Devin White had mentioned that during film review yesterday, Vic was pointing out how well you were doing because you were bending your knees a lot.
Yeah.
What prevents you sometimes from being consistent in doing that, and why is that so important to you being effective?
Like I said, conditioning. Being more conditioned. The more conditioned I am, the more effective I am, and the more effective I can be, and the more technique I can play with. And not saying that every rep is perfect, but it's better. And that's one thing that I try to do is just when I go inside and I look at film every day, I want to make sure that I'm getting better from the last practice. I'm sure day 2 is better than day 1. I'm hoping that day 3 will be better than day 2. And if we just go on with that mindset, just get better every day. I know it's cliche, but the little things add up. And that's just what I'm trying to work on. If it's something I need to work on, I'm gonna just assess it. I'm gonna watch film. I got Pat back there. He helps me watch film when it's like, when we have a little bit of time afterwards. But that little stuff adds up. Just a little like, what can I do to alleviate my weaknesses and make my weaknesses my strengths?
It sounds simple when we ask about it, but it sounds simple when we ask about it. But what is the degree of difficulty for a 6'6", 350-pound defensive tackle to have good bend?
I mean, you naturally just stand up all day. Walking around 6'6". I mean, I'm the highest in the room, but you don't want to play high. You don't want to play high because you're gonna get rooted out, especially with a. Not saying he's short, but a short center like Cam, like Kelsey. Those guys are a little bit shorter. Their center of gravity is a little bit lower, and you want to make sure you play on their level because once they get under you, it's over with. And the thing I could do is just make myself better. I sense that, and that's one thing that I've been working on. And I think not trying to make the play all the time. Making sure that I eliminate the man in front of me. I think that's a better mindset that I go into with this year. Is just making sure that I destroy the block, and then when I destroy the block, 9 times out of 10, the ball's either going to appear or it's going to be outside, bounced out. But when you're looking around, you're trying to make the play, and you get lifted like this, it's over with. But it's just little stuff like that. It's just a little mindset tweaks and little changes in your game, and that's one time that. In the OTAs, that's the time that you work on it. And then now during camp, that's the time that you really put it into effect because you don't go against the offensive line every day in OTAs. But now is the time to really show it. And now's the time to practice what you preach.
Jordan, on a personal level, what has it been like dealing with Vic Fangio? It seems like he's got a little bit of that throwback, old school mentality. Do you enjoy that? And what's it been like personally?
Yeah, I mean, it's all business. That's what I'm used to. Kirby Smart, even my high school coach, I said it before, they're all business. And it's all football. Like, you're not going to go to Vic and, ask him how his day was, how his family is and stuff like that. He's worried about football. He's worried about winning games. That's what I'm worried about. We're in the business of winning games. And any coach that's down with that is good with me. So, I'm not going to be, I got my family for that to be more personable. And, I got the player development team to be more personal with. But at the end of the day, Vic is going to put us in the best position to win games. And at the end of the day, our job is to make sure that we do the techniques and the stuff and work within the scheme to win those games. And then after that, he could be the happiest guy alive. Like, all we care about is winning. The W is the most important stat on that sheet. And so that's what we're just working towards. Appreciate you.
All right, y'all. All right. Whew. Thank God they're going on taking the day off. Cause man, 2 hours and 16 minutes. What I learned, AJ Brown and Jalen freaking Hurts is a beast. Saquon Barkley is a beast. God. I hope y'all hit that subscribe button. I hope they all hit that notification bell. I hope y'all like, subscribe, and comment to this, man. 2 hours and 17 minutes. Whoo! God. If this don't prove the dedication, me yawning, I don't know what to tell y'all. I really don't know what to tell y'all. If y'all didn't hear that yawn, I don't know what to tell y'all. All right. So, guys, I got to get ready for work. I got to charge my phone. I got to relax. Damn, it's hot. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like, subscribe, and comment to the Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel, all of our channels. 2 hours and 18 minutes. Y'all better come on now. 259 people subscribe to the BOBS YouTube channel. And we're what, 43 days away from Brazil Packers? And I gave y'all 2 hours and 18 minutes. Woo! Fly, Eagles, fly. Go Birds. I'll see y'all probably tonight on the Jalen freaking Hurts podcast. I need some water. 2 hours and 18 minutes. Man, I tell y'all. Water! Water! Man.